Welcome back to Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Guys, are you subscribed to this channel? If you're not, you need to be. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video, when I go live, and drop another video for you. Also, follow me on Instagram. That way you can keep up with what I'm doing, okay? If you enjoy channels like this and commentary, consider becoming a member. Otherwise, guys, BougieGang, it's an open thing. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can participate in the chats. And I will see you next time I hit that live button. Okay? Take care. Bye. Hey guys, how are you?
You could be doing a post of being on my page, bitch, cause I ain't got nothing for you nothing ass bitches.
Hey guys, how are you? What's going on? Oh, I just got my notification Versus just went live. Okay, any of you guys who are out there looking for Versus, well, it's getting ready to start, but I think they do a playback on that now. So anyway, hey everybody, how's it going? Guys, how's it going? I hope everyone had a great day today. Hi Ty Cherie, hi Lenise. Let's see who the gang stars are. I think I know, but hey, BBG. Yes. Hey, Christine. How are you? Hi, Ebony. What's good? Hi, Gangstars. What's going on? Thank you for being first. Thank you for being first in. I appreciate it so much. You guys are so awesome. Guys, oh my God. I don't even want to talk about my day, but it was okay. I'm here. Mastermind, is it Ariel? Ariel, how are you? Buttons all day. Hi, Erica. Hey, Queen K. Hey, me and four. Let's see. Is it Love to Game? Yes. Welcome. Hi, Alicia, Erica, Nick, Nick's Shorts BB Remix. How are you? Let's see. Is that Taishere? Hey, Taishere. Hey, Lenise. Miss Brader's Life. HBB. Hi, Shy. What's going on? Hi, Mrs. Tay. What's going on? Twisted Sister, how are you? Nancy, how are you? Hey, Della, how are you? Guys, I have a poll put up, so go ahead and make sure you vote on the poll. Hi, K Solo, how are you? Mom of Twinsies, how are you? I think I said hello to everybody who's in the chat at the moment. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't miss you. And hello to everybody in the bushes, anybody just not in the chat. If you're new here and you're like, what's the bushes? The bushes are what we affectionately call not in the chat. You're at home, you're in bed, you're listening, you're in the kitchen, frying chicken. You're not typing in this chat at the moment, we say in the bushes. It makes it sound kind of more seedy and more ominous and more ratchet. Okay? You might not be ratchet, but that's okay. If you're here at this moment and you're listening to this, Once Upon a Twin Mom Life, how are you? You might be a little bit ratchet, okay? And if you're not ratchet, just suspend all whatever and just get a little ratchet for a moment. Hi Jessie V, how are you? Hey boo boo. Thank you for joining us tonight. Taisha, yes, LOL, right. Okay, just be free. Okay. We have a poll, so please go vote. What I want to know is I want to know what you guys think about the last couple weeks. Jasmine, which math is not mathing? Jasmine, we're not asking you, but you're welcome to vote. I mean, give us a clue. Tell us, girl, tell us what's really going on. Jasmine, if you're out there in the bushes, because we know, girl, you can't help but lurk. Is hips a fraud? Jasmine, did you lie about the stalker? Cause you might have got busted yesterday. Can y'all hear me? Okay, I see my thing popping, so it must be working. Jasmine, the F-150, like, did that actually happen? Maybe I should have said, is Jasmine extremely gullible? You know, um, because girl, this you've had more calamities in the past 2 and 3 weeks. Like everything's happening to Jasmine. Girl, and then on top of everything, did you actually have to put some items back at the store? That's what I want to know. Girl, because I had to go. I didn't spend a lot of time. I just went and looked. Erica from the Erics posted, and I didn't even know what to look for. I guess I saw it, but I didn't know what that was. I didn't know that the half yellow, half white card with the red in the middle was the Texas Snap card. And the way I found that out was I just did a quick Google search. Google is so awesome. And let me show you what I searched. Cause I didn't know. I live in a whole nother state and I don't even know what it looks like. Okay, hold on one second. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't know why it's a big deal, but at the end of the day, like you using somebody's food stamp card, okay? Let me show you. Okay. Oh, I should have pulled up something else. But anyway, that's what the card looks like, right? I guess it is maybe some sort of like an apple or a tomato or something. And I had to look up. All right, let's go to a different screen. So you guys got this visual, right? So you know what this looks like now, right? Um and I'm gonna show you. So is this can you see this? It's called the Lone Star card, right? And it says yourtexasbenefits.com Lone Star card. And that's you see that, right? Maybe you've already seen this on the Eric's channel, but I hadn't even gone to look at it. But I was thinking to myself, girl, this math is not mathing. There's like a series of fumbles going on here. We talked about that a couple weeks ago. That there's, these people are not ready for Sunday night football. They're not even ready for Friday night lights. Okay, these mommies are fumbling. If you won't tell a lie, tell a lie. And put your card in your wallet. Okay, I guess they don't have a chip in those cards, like you can't tap it. Because homegirl had her card all the way out, like, and then you say you don't have food stamps. Maybe you don't, but you're using someone's card. So if you don't have it, you got a card that strangely looks like one. So let me just can I click on this? No, hold on. Let me ooh, let's see. All right. Thank you to Erica over at the Erics. Has this posted. Okay, look at It's like, Jasmine, can you make it make sense? Can you make that math make sense, please? Look at that. That's the Lone Star card. Okay? Like, all right, maybe you don't get food stamps, but you're using food stamps. So you make it make sense however you want. I don't know who gets them. I don't think Jasmine is above a lie of omission or commission, which is basically not a full lie, but a partial lie or a lie. So, a lie of omission is a lie where you don't tell everything, and a lie of commission is basically when you know that someone isn't quite telling the truth and basically co-signing. So commission versus omission, which is eliminating some facts, right? Or not telling everything. Like in court when they say we want the whole truth and nothing but the truth. The truth, they want the whole truth, not half the truth, not the part you want to give us, but they want the truth, period. They want the whole truth, the entire story, and nothing but that, right? So, Jasmine, can you math up that math, please? I was just like, seriously, like this is you just make this so easy, or maybe you're just trolling. I don't know what it is. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't The math is not mathing. I can't even call it jazz math because Jasmine, your math don't add up at all, hun. But I'm gonna need for y'all to vote. Can we go ahead and get some votes going? Because I would love to know what you guys are thinking. Jazz said she gets summer food stamps. Okay, so why are you sitting up talking like you're always saying you don't get any? Now it's summer. Okay, all right. So when you used to get food stamps, I always call the card first before I go to the store. When I used to get food stamps, you would call to get your balance, right? Like anyone else who's dealing with funds, you check your balance. You know how much money you have, right? Or so you know what in theory like your budget is, right? Um or you check your purse and you know you got $50 and you're going to pick up dinner, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Um, Look, there's nothing wrong with working inside the confines of a budget. That doesn't mean that you're running short on cash. Well, maybe it does mean you're running short on cash, but it doesn't mean that you have limited funds. So now she's stating, I guess, so word on the street is that she has copped to summer EBT. So she's some months she's getting it and some she's not, so it's a summer EBT program. Sometimes she gonna cop to it and sometimes she not. She said she only got PEBT and it was only $70. Shaking my head. I know people that had the PEBT and they were getting a lot of money. um I thought she said she didn't get it anymore at all. Now some people say summer. Now she's saying PEBT. She talked so much yesterday on that live. It really showed she can carry a conversation or tell a story or even answer a direct question. Interesting. Food stamps are food stamps, summer pandemic EBT, or whatever you call it. So yeah, I didn't know because I've heard people say SNAP, but SNAP actually, I had to look it up. It says supplemental nutrition assistance program. That's what SNAP means. SNAP is the same thing as the food stamp program. The supplemental nutrition assistance program, formerly known as food stamps, helps low income people buy nutritious food. Although SNAP is a federal program, state agencies run the program through local offices. So it's a federally funded state program. Federally funded program administered through the states. I guess I probably should say it like that. If you are eligible to receive SNAP benefits, if you meet certain income and resource requirements. So, whatever. Okay. Like Jasmine, we know y'all not balling over there. I mean, this is, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you had to cop to something because the picture is posted. Like at the end of the day, girl, it's a wrap on lying. So whether that's Mom Duke's card, your neighbor down the street card, whoever's card that is, you had a card and the card didn't have enough for the purchases that you made yesterday in that live you took down. And you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you got to be more careful. I would be highly embarrassed because not only were you acting like a pure fool yesterday, but you went to the store with somebody's food stamp card. I don't know if that was yours or not, considering you say you don't get them. And had to put some stuff back. So, okay, let's check let's check the poll now. Which math is not mathing? So did we put in have we solved for putting items back? Jasmine did have a snap card. She had a Lone Star card in her hand. And we don't know whose card it is. Maybe that's her card. Maybe it's Chris's card. Maybe it's her mama's card. It's someone's card. And there was a snap card in the mist. Did you guys see that? Did I change that too quick? Before. Hopefully you guys saw that before I switched. You guys saw the snap card. Did you guys see Jazz? Did I show you that? I don't know if I had removed the cover on that. Did you guys see? Did I show y'all that? Hold on, let me pull it back up. So we can just keep moving right along. Y'all saw the snap card in Jasmine's hand, or have you been over to the Erics and saw it? Why couldn't she just call Chris and have him cash app her the extra money? Nicole, girl. Chris might be, girl, we already know from Medusa Gotti that yeah, he might not take calls during the day. Hey, S. Wiseman. Well, he's at the house during the day. Girl, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe she knows he didn't have any money. I'm not sure. I think we're assuming that Chris had money. I really don't know. People, look, I'm just gonna say it like this. People have some interesting thought processes around this community. I think that was a great call out, Nicole, but I don't know why she didn't call Chris. Maybe the assumption, I don't know, maybe, but I would think the guy with 2 jobs, you should have at least a couple of nickels. But maybe they don't get down like that. Maybe it's like, I give you what I give you, or we do what we do and don't ask me for anything different. Forever grateful, welcome. I am tequila. Is it tequila natural? Tequila be natural. Welcome to the chat. Hello, hello. Hey, S. Wiseman, what's going on? Let's see. Vicious Virgo, how are you, boo boo? Tanika, how are you? M. It's probably Chris. He probably applied and said that he was homeless. So hobo benefits, right? Huh. 622 is now the date is now added to 12/6. Yes. Yesterday was epic. Okay. Jasmine ran into more trouble yesterday than anyone on YouTube should have gotten into. I mean, only preceded by the day before, which was the day that both her baby fathers were exposed for some foolishness and some truth telling. So that, thank you for bringing that up. That brings us to the next topic. So are we crossing the SNAP EBT off the list? I don't even know if it's worth asking anyone anymore. Does Jasmine get food stamps? Does Jasmine, what Jasmine clearly has something in her hand. And honestly, I wouldn't have known until now. I know the yellow, red, and white card is a Texas Lone Star card. And who would know that other than some people who live in Texas or from Texas? And you know that because I honestly, I probably, if I had even seen that, if my eyes had caught it, I probably would have thought that that was her shopper card. But everybody knows, like, you get to the counter, everyone just puts their phone numbers in. Who's swiping their, like, at there's one store I go to, it's called the MVP. And then there's another store, it's your VIC, very important customer. But your member loyalty card, basically, that's what I probably would have assumed it was, but now I know. Yeah, that's a Texas Lone Star card, Jasmine. There's not really a whole lot that you can get like pushback from that. Like now we know. Um, let's see what Della said. They have increased the type of food they purchase, Lord. They purchase a lot of seasoning. Well, when you're cooking at home, you should have some seasoning, I would hope, other than salt and pepper. And you say they're buying expensive. If they shop at Walmart, I mean, you can buy some decent seasonings for not a lot of money. So she is used to a Snap card, hers or someone else's. Yeah, she might be buying some. She might be buying some stamps. Um, let's see. Guys, Forever Grateful said hello, beautiful people. Everyone say hello to Forever Grateful. All kids got free and reduced lunch, got $300 a month for the PEBT. Let's see. Nina, Jasmine is a liar, and we know that is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, allegedly. Okay. Jazz was selling her food stamps to her mom at one point. I remember that. Which is why, remember, they would religiously go shopping. Jasmine is not cut from the, oh, let me go take my mom food shopping. No, let me give my mom her share of the food stamps. I'm not giving up my food stamp card. So let me take her shopping so she can get what she needs, right? And then I'll get this cash. Um, let's see. Tia, welcome. On 12/6, Chris said he was going to pray for her. Girl, that was a mess. Um, Hi, Pure Intentions. Hey, Boo Boo. Hi, Passionalisa. How are you? Shout out. Shout out to Food Lion MVP. Yes, I am a we've welcome to your neighborhood Food Lion. Yes, we shop at Food Lion. So if you're in, I guess, North Carolina, I don't know where else they have food. Where else? I heard that they have Food Lion like in Virginia and stuff like that. It's basically like the equivalent to a Kroger. Um, it's certainly not Randall's. So the equivalent to Randall's here is like Harris Teeter, to Randall's. Do they even still have Apple store? Not app. It was like Apple Food Store. I think once upon a time when I lived in Houston, they had Randall's, Kroger. Was it Apple Seed or Apple something? They used to have like it had like a big apple on side. Okay. Did I see Tina Lachey? Hey, Tina Lachey, if you're in here, I feel like I saw you. Ask Bama Girl, what's good? And Anisha, what's going on? Hi, Christine. I think I said hi to you. So for the 2 times, let's see. Okay, let's keep going. Tennessee, what's good, hun? Um, all right. Jasmine, is Chris a fraud? Did Jasmine lie about the stalker? Hips, what is the deal with the F-150? Was it repoed for the day? Were you under some sort of a threat? Because why have we not heard anything about these keys, the police report, arrests, nothing? The film, you said it all got caught on film at the gym. We haven't seen a thing. We definitely have certified that you had to put some items back on a live stream. Okay, hit the like button, guys. Good evening. We are doing some simple math over here. We have 242 votes. So number last on the list, 11%. Which math is not mathing? Jasmine putting back items. So she did not call Chris. She did not call for a cash app. In fairness to Jasmine, when Jasmine checked out, I'm assuming she swiped because the lady automatically said, do you want to put some things back? And Jasmine was like, you can put back this and you can put, the lady said, 95. I don't know what the total was, but it was 30 something 8. And Jasmine Jasmine said, you can put this and that, and then she was still talking her shit, right? So 11% of you, that math was not mathing. Did we find out that yes, she had a Lone Star card? She sure did. Was that her Lone Star card? Well, if she's copying to Summer EBT, well, then I guess it is. And you might want, like, okay, you get food stamps. Okay, Jasmine, why is that so hard to answer the question? Like, honestly, on the grand scheme of things, nobody really cares. I think people care more when people are lying to them, more so than when people are telling the truth. 35.58, because I was like, 35.58. Would you like to put something back? That lady was a professional. She was like, would you like to put something back? So she did not call Chris. She did not just open her wallet and take out $10. She just put stuff back and she was mad. Um, she left that video up for a minute. I thought she had taken it down because remember when we were live yesterday, it said the video was unavailable. But then I don't know, I was getting ready to just tell you what I'd seen. And then one of you guys in the chat said, oh, the video is up. So I refreshed my screen and I was able to pull it up and we played it. So if you did not see that video from yesterday, my video yesterday said busted, okay, on the thumbnail. So if you see that, you are welcome to go and check that out. We reacted to that video, myself and TMR. So that was very fun. We had a nice time talking, doing a reaction together. And we hadn't done that in a while. So that was a lot of fun. But yeah, we're still curious about this F-150. We don't hear anything about it. Let me tell you something. I would be salty AF if someone with a scraggly ass behind put their whole butt in the seat of my car, took it somewhere, and I'm missing my keychain. I would be having a fit and I would still be talking about it. Are you kidding me? How do you get over it so quickly that your whole car got stolen? Your keys are gone. Your mailbox key is gone. I'm sitting out here clicking on good morning. Okay. How are you sitting up here taking damn near a week to change locks? Then you got a whole house, but you're getting mail to the post office, but you say you don't have a P.O. box. How many people have asked Jasmine, do you have a P.O. box, but you're going to the post office to go and pick up mail at the post office? That would be what? What is that called in the chat, guys? When you go to the you don't go to the, hi, Mrs. Postal Lady. Is my mail here? I live at, Sicko Lane. Can you give me my mail? You asked Jasmine, does she have a P.O. box? But now you got mailbox keys at the post office? Oh, we got to go to the post office to go get some more keys. So do you have a post office box or not? Do you have an EBT card or not? Like, Jasmine, why is it we can't get a straight answer out your ass? Okay? The math is not mathing. If you don't want people to have your P.O. box, just tell people don't send you stuff. Or tell them, you know what, I'm too lazy to bring my ass to go pick stuff up. Or you know what, Chris doesn't want me to give out the address, okay? But see, Jasmine, you talk too much. Homegirl, you never shut up. You say the wrong things and you start running that yapper and you start what's called telling on yourself about all the capping that you've been doing, aka lying, okay? Who didn't Jasmine say a week or two ago she still didn't have, I've been meaning to get a P.O. box. Girl, do you got a P.O. box or not? But you guys are going to the post office, you're filling out a paper was she live? In a video, she was on something at the post office with some loud people at the post office filling out a paper to get new keys for her post office box. But you tell people on the live stream you don't have a post office box. You don't have to give nobody your post office box. I'm not sending you nothing. But if you think it's a good idea to continue to give your address out, because the other day when she was saying how her address got leaked, girl, from what you showed us, you pulled up a whole receipt showing us all these old addresses. But let's stick with today. You were notorious, you and Chrissy, when Chrissy left wherever she was at, Colorado, Vegas, or whatever, for giving out your address for people to send you stuff. You piss one person off, they're gonna give your address out. Okay? So no one leaked your address but you. If it's leaked. I don't even know. All I know is this, wait, friend, not to mention they had wiped him out of all of his cards. Oh, okay. Not using the cards, of course, because they stole the cards. Not one word. He hadn't complained once about not being able to do something. Girl, if we all go back and listen in the last week, Chris has to talk about having done something. Oh, I had to change. So you didn't have to change your direct deposit information. You just got a new debit card. If someone took my cards, I would be changed. I would definitely have the bank change my whole account number. I mean, obviously the routing doesn't change, but you can get a new account number. So you get a new card. If they stole my wallet, then I would be asking for new account number at the bank. I would ask them to roll that because I would want my account number updated. You get your new card. To me, for people who lost a lot, not and obviously we don't know if they lost money, but when you lose, let's just say he has 2 debit cards. I mean, I don't know that this man is running around with credit cards. Okay, I don't think he's running around with the problems that some of us would have if someone got a hold to your wallet. Okay, um, and the way he said that, yeah, they have one card, but I don't know if they know how to use it. Okay. Anyway, what is it? A tap? What? You either tap it, swipe it, or stick it in the chip thing. That's it. You swipe it, you tap it on the Apple Pay, the Wi-Fi thing looking, or you put it in the chip reader. Like, what's okay? I don't know. I don't know what he thinks there's some sort of space age credit card that he's supposed to have, but we haven't heard anything about ordering new cards, going to the bank, having to get new ID. Jasmine did some Fugazi application over at the post office. She might have just been going to get a PO box. You know, I don't know, but the math is not mathing. Hey, January, who doesn't know how to use a card? Girl, are you kidding me? It give you instructions on the card. You either swipe it. Look, I'm showing my daughter how to use a card. Like when we go to the store now she wants to help me with my transactions. So I might let her, it depends. It could be a chip, it could be a tap, it could be a swipe, it could be anything, right? Cash App. You can you use Cash App? I know you can use PayPal. I've never used PayPal for a transaction at the store, but I've even seen in some stores that you can even use PayPal. Um, Girl, there's so many ways to transact this digital currency now. It's limitless. But we never heard like, oh, thank God Chris checked all of his accounts. They haven't taken $1. Nothing was taken. Just the cards. Um, I don't know. It was the most non-robbery robbery that I've ever seen. In my state, you can use Cash App debit card. Okay. Well, yeah, that's got a Visa MasterCard logo on it. So that kind of works like almost anything else. But there are some uh there are some places where you can use, I mean, I'm assuming you probably have to log into it, girl. I don't know. Google Pay, Apple Pay, absolutely. If I wanted to pay with PayPal, my PayPal is hooked up is it hooked up to my Apple Pay? It's hooked up to my Apple Pay. And my Apple Pay is hooked up to another card. You know what I'm saying? So I can, you know how you can put whatever primary you want your funds to come out of. Look, banking is very complicated, but it's also very easy. They have created ways for us to kind of merge doing lots of very different things that we've been doing digital wise, like PayPal and things like Cash App. If you don't have a Cash App card to liquidate your funds. But yeah, girl, it's there, I don't know. I just don't believe I never believed the F-150 story. It just didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense, and it made me feel like Chris was somewhere he shouldn't have been a little bit too long. Either somebody got mad and held his keys, and I'm not really sure what happened. At this point, I would be making something up, but I don't think that what he says happened. And coincidentally, they're over there at the car dealership or whatever it is, and the tow truck guy is there. So I know there was lots of theories that maybe the car was kind of, if it's a buy here pay here lot, which it sounds like, because if you go to the Honda, the Ford, the Dodge dealership, I don't care which one it is, they're not holding keys to your car. If they know they sold you whatever, and you go up there and you have one key, or they can look in the computer and see what key number they issued you. They can make you a new key. If you have a foreign with different computer stuff in it, like a BMW or a Mercedes, and it's recent, they're going to have to get the key from Mercedes, from BMW, from wherever. So that will have to be sent to the dealership, and then they're going to give it to you, or they'll FedEx it to you. A friend of mine had to get her BMW key, and it was FedExed over. Um, I don't know what dealership is holding an extra key to your car other than the dealership at the buy here pay here lot. So I mean, that's my assumption. Miss Brown, what do you say? Remember Hip's key was stolen. He had the key on the ring. What? Remember Hip's key was stolen. He had the So are you saying Friday? Guys, just keep your eyes peeled, because these people have very limited critical thinking and drip. These two can't stay in damage control for a long time because the capacity is limited. I'm trying to be super politically correct saying this, okay? They're gonna fuck up. So Chris's wallet, something's going to be said and pop off when these people are running their mouths as they do, and it's gonna be like, aha. So we'll see. We shall see. If Chris has a whole nother keychain full of keys, you busted. We haven't heard. Look, we'll see what Jasmine does, because Jasmine loves to answer the comments. Jasmine's probably gonna have a whole video tomorrow about going and handling business for Chris and having to get on the phone. Oh, guys, I'm so tired. I had to call everybody to get his three debit cards reissued. I had to call NetSpend. I had to call Cash App, and I had to call Western Union Visa. Maybe he can't because he lost his driver's license. Okay. They didn't lose that Snap card. I lost my card and had my account number changed. Yeah, you better. I need Jazz and Hips to come up with a better story. I think Chris was out somewhere. This is my theory, and I could be totally wrong. So let me run my little banner, because homegirl gonna have a fit. Okay. I think Chris was out creeping somewhere, and the people tracked his car from the buy here pay here lot. They could have been 30 minutes late for their payment, and the people came through with the tow truck because they want their coins. and they're not playing. It's like Rent-A-Center, okay? And you are late on that payment and they come into your house, okay? We're coming to pick up the payment. Okay. And he was over to his girlfriend's house and they came and got the car. And he had to come up with a lie to tell Jasmine, which was someone took it out, someone took his keys from the gym. I bet you it was some young boys. I bet you. Oh, they didn't even look around. But it's got to be you didn't look around. How are you saying that the kids didn't look around when they took your keys and you didn't see them? You didn't look around. They were looking probably right at you, probably eating a hot dog. Or being sneaky looking at somebody's tablet. Huh. We hadn't even talked about that yet. Looking over there at the tablet, being sneaky, looking at something nasty on the computer screen, being sneaky. And when you got called on it, you got mad and broke up the tablet, boy. What was you looking at? Okay. Over there eating some hot dog while some children under your nose stole your keys. Allegedly. Sneaky, nasty hips. Okay. Period. Hey Taylor. Hey Boo Boo. Hi Nina Nichelle. Hi Miss Levin's Touch. Woohoo. Yes. Okay. A mess. Vitamin DC. That's exactly what I think too. Girl, absolutely. It's a meeting of the minds right now, okay? We are melding that group energy and we are coming up with the theories of the liations because which math is not mathing? Girl, we already know the math is not mathing over there at HEB because homegirl, if you didn't see it, go over to the Erics or slide back. Homegirl had a Texas, what's it called? Texas Lone Star card. And that's the SNAP benefits. If you don't know what SNAP is just food stamps. It's the new name for food stamps because food stamps don't exist anymore. They don't issue those little books. They don't print that. They don't print the papers anymore. It's all digital currency called Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, of which Jasmine has now copped to participating in the summers and the pandemic. Okay. Yes, dear. Boom. Okay. Farrah had to walk by and dab on me. Okay. Let's see. Next item. And I'm dabbing. I'm dabbing on that, Jasmine. Okay. Girl. Stop lying. Okay. Hey sis. Hey sis soldier. What's going on, hun? Let's see. What's I say? He left his wallet at his paramour's house. BBG, stop getting all highbrow, sophisticated over here and using words like paramour, okay? Paramour is bougie for boothang, okay? All right, I'm just translating for the people in the bushes. If you are in the bushes, paramour means boothang, okay? Shouty. Okay, he was over to Shouty's house. BBG girl getting all fancy talking about Paramore. Okay, girl. It's Thursday night. We can let our hair down. Girl, he was over to Bebe's house. Actually, he was on his way to quiet, especially especially to peasants. Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe he has a crypto card. Girl, stop it. He don't have no cryptocurrency. Are you kidding me? Does he have a Doge account or you think he what do you think? Hips is playing Unk for a fool. Hi Latoy. Hi Boo Boo. What's going on, hun? Okay, let's keep going. So yes, girl, HEB Lone Star card, girl, you exposed yourself. Thank you for finally telling, not telling us. Okay, Next, the F-150, Chris, the lie detector determined that was a lie. Okay, period. Next, is Hips a fraud? Let me see. Hips, are you a fraud? Um, I don't know. I mean, Hips has kind of been showing himself to be who he is for a minute. I think I feel like we knew certain things about Chris. We're just getting confirmation. Would you guys say that that's accurate? Would that be accurate information? Oh, girl, back at HEB. Oh gosh, this is where I loaded up some new pictures today. Okay, let's take a look at what we got going on here because we got lots to talk about. I got a minute too. Girl, busted, busted, and can't be trusted. Okay. Mama Dukes, get your daughter. Okay. Period. Stop playing. Had to leave. I had to leave the gender open. Oh, BBG. BBG, you messy. BBG. BBG is legit messy. Don't y'all call me messy for nothing. Now, can we take a step to the side on this? Back to the, now I'm going to say, I'm not look, it's 2022. Whatever floats your boat, floats your boat. So I would hope that we have surpassed the conversation. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I'm just going to say, I got the vibes from Miss Medusa's conversation that Chris might have been looking at gay porn, like some guys. I don't know. That's what I thought. Um, What's wrong with that? Look, I'm assuming this couple is hetero. I don't know what this couple has going on, but when Miss Medusa said that Chris was looking at something on the tablet and he had the face of like bustation when she confronted him, and he looked at it busted it, and she took in his tablet, and when she went through the tablet and looked at what was in the tablet and then confronted him on it, he destroyed the tablet. And she used words like that she was disgusted and that she was completely turned off. And although there is nothing, wrong, however you live your life and however you float your boat, that's how you float it. But for a woman who thinks that she's in a certain type of relationship and finds that your man may have a certain proclivity and different interests that you are unaware of, it's not a diss against the people. It's more so, I guess, a disgust in terms of, I didn't know that you got down like that, and maybe that's what it was. I have no idea. I would think if it was something of an illegal nature, then she would have said it like that. She said it was something that, like, it I'm paraphrasing now because I don't have the exact words of what she said, but she said she was shocked and it completely turned her off. And that was it. There was no turning back after she saw what she saw on the tablet. If you guys have not seen her part 2 video, go check it out. It's only 16 minutes long. Go watch it. You guys can listen for an hour, hour and a half in places. You can watch her video for 16 minutes. And girl, hear it straight from her mouth on what happened, and you will get that was the vibe that I got. And that was it. So, I don't know. So I'm assuming all of you, but BBG, yes, I kind of put that out of my head for a minute. I thought he was just mean. I didn't. Well, there are some. I'm not speaking directly about Chris, but there are men who are on the DL who are quite angry. I'm just going to put it like that. They are quite angry. because they're not living their best life. And we know Jasmine has experimented in different waters. And girl, I do not know. Unc brainwashed by him, and he's her new bestie. Yes. So I don't know. And girl, we all grew up on the Oprah show. Okay. And we know Oprah on many occasions had many people on where the husband was living a secret life. And the secret life didn't always mean the ladies, it could have meant the fellas. Um, and so we don't know. If that's what is going on, that's his business, honestly. But um, I, that's his business. That's his business. But I'm just going to say it like this. If you're a heterosexual woman, you expect to be with a heterosexual man, unless that's what unless you already know that you're engaged into something else, because we know that there's plenty of couples out here that are very open-minded and have open relationships and do lots of different things. That's not what Jasmine is telling us. Okay. Um, and because I want to be inclusive in this conversation. Um, because many of us have lots of people that we love and care about who live their lives all very differently. And at the end of the day, this is a woman who I think believes that she is involved in a one-on-one monogamous relationship with with a heterosexual man. Um, that's what they say. I don't know, girl. Based on the tablet conversation, I don't know what that was all about, but maybe he'll talk about it. I don't know, but based on her Q&A, she was answering more questions, and she said that they are probably more nervous about what she will reveal versus, I guess, what they could say about her. I forget, girl. It's information overload right now. There's so much going on. But yeah, that's the reference to the tablet. Fran, my sentiments exactly. Thank you, Della. That's the only, I want to be fair. I don't want anyone walking away feeling like I'm some sort of homophobe, because I'm not at all. We're talking about a couple in a heterosexual relationship, and now I'm talking about Medusa at the time, not girl Jasmine. I'm not talking about you right now. She said when she was involved with your man, he was looking at something on the tablet that disgusted her. Did she say disgusted? Am I using the right word? But it was something that turned her off. He was busted, and he got really mad, and he threw down the tablet. So that was that on that. Girl. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Girl. It happens. Now, Terry McMillan, I don't think that was part of the agreement, according to her. I don't think it was part of the agreement for was it Star Jones and Al Reynolds? I don't think that was part of the agreement either. I think it's one of those as quiet as it's kept. Okay. I girl, but we don't know who's active. I mean, just because maybe someone may have a certain proclivity or a certain taste doesn't mean that they're active on it. We don't know what's going on over there. I do not know. But there's lots of questions, and the doors have been opened. And Jasmine was pissed yesterday, as we saw in HEB, right? So is Hips a fraud? If Hips is, he could be. We only know Hips through Jasmine. And does Jasmine even know Hips well? We're learning more and more about Hips every day. So we don't know what's going on, girl. I mean, but it is giving a little bit of side chick. We have to, I would be remiss if we did not talk a little bit of some side chick awareness. Guys, if you're not, if it's complicated, girl, you could be a side chick. You could be in the middle of side chicking and not even know it. Okay. If you, if you feel like it's really complicated, it could be. It really could be. Ashley, it wasn't even a one-time thing. He was acting shady on that tablet. He was being weird multiple times, which is why she checked it while he was asleep. And then she was like, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. What is this? Huh? What? What? He was looking at something strange. Okay. Um, why isn't Jazz live today? Crying in her pillow. Trying to probably look, let me you want me okay, let me give you my other honest opinion. Um, look, maybe yesterday was a day of reckoning. I do not know. When you realize that the person that you're with you don't know, I can only imagine. Um, girl, he might have been packing yesterday. I'm gonna say this, and I'm not gonna talk much on this because if you guys watched it, you watched it, or were there, you were there. What I'm gonna say is this. Oops, that's not what I intended to have up. Sorry, guys. That's real talk bougie. Okay. Here we go. Um, when Jasmine, so Jasmine was on a live stream yesterday. And when Jasmine had the opportunity to talk to Chris, and he basically told her, like, all but get off the live. Not to mention you have your own platform. I don't understand. Look, people, look, this is what I'm gonna say. He basically told her, who loves you, who do you sleep with, who's your man, um, you know, reactors, the people online, they don't care about you, yada yada this, yada yada that, right? He's talking to her, and I've said this a million times. The man doesn't want to be on the internet. This is a man, obviously, that has a past, okay? And he does not want people coming and addressing him about anything, okay? He's got he basically, I mean, I think to me he all but told her to get off the phone. And this person decides to stay on the phone for probably, I guess, like at least an hour, answering lots of questions. Before she even does that, she's asking him not once, not twice, not three times, four. I don't even know. I would have to count how many times she asked him, and in different ways wanted to tell what they could potentially, what Medusa could potentially say about him. If he's telling you no, why do you have to ask again? Why are you not putting him on mute? Like, I don't personally have a problem with it. Like, that's her business. That's how she runs her relationship. But if I knew, like, if you're asking your husband a question and you guys just talked about, let's just say, you know, a bunch of your friends, like all the friends, your couple friends are going to go do something, and you know your husband doesn't want to go, and they call you on FaceTime, like, "Hey, girl, we all going down to the beach," or blah, 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 blah. And you know he's like, "I don't want to go. I got to do this, this, and this around the house. Blah 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 blah. We're gonna stay home." Da, da, da. Are you gonna ask him all that on not mute? Are you gonna ask him and put him on the spot so the friends aren't like, "Oh, Shay, not Shay, but oh, Stacy, you never want to go do anything." But no, meanwhile, it's Bill. Bill's the one who doesn't want to go. You want to go, Bill don't want to go. But you keep it on so everybody can hear that it's him. Like, I just feel like Jasmine low key, even though Chris is not a good guy, Jasmine does a lot to reinforce Chris being a bad guy. For someone who says that she cares about her man so much, why didn't you put that call on mute to talk to him about telling his business he already told you he didn't want you to tell on a platform he don't want to be on? So if he packed up last night, it wouldn't surprise me. Which IG video? The IG video of her with this? Or is there something new? Hold on. I don't understand that woman. I just think that she's going to find herself by herself. I don't know how many times I have to say it. I just think that that's what it's going to be. Um so if she messed up, why hasn't she been live today? That's a great question to whoever asked me. I do not know. So look at her YouTube video from when? Is this it? Is this from today? Oh, 8 minutes ago. Okay, hold on. Are you talking about this little bullshit video she just put up? Hold on. Girl, before I say shut the fuck up, girl, shut the fuck up. Okay. Nobody cares. Like it's social media. It's not called desert island media. It's called social freaking media. Hold on a second, guys. Girl, hold on.
Whether they don't. Everybody want a piece of the pie. But I ain't mad at you, sis. Do what you gotta do. But just remember, I'm the reason why you here. One thing I learned about being a content
Girl, she is so whack. They just want a piece of the jazzy pie. Jazzy, according to people like Strong Mommy Chrissy, that pie ain't so big anymore. Or girl, nobody cares about your pie. Is that the bigger YouTube family channels don't go through this? Why is it the bigger YouTube family channels don't go through this? They have a bigger pie. You'd think more people would rather use them for clout over someone with less than 50,000 subs, right? Ever thought that you might be the problem? Oops. And I oops. Okay. Let's see. Jasmine, girl, where's this reply? Jasmine is 100% committed to the cap. Okay. Jasmine is committed to the cap. She is committed to running. Like Chris knows he's got a good one. Jasmine is committed and she's not going nowhere until the wheels fall off. Let me click back into it. Why won't this reply come up? Maybe they deleted it. Who knows? So you guys heard that, right? If you're just coming in.
But I ain't mad at you, sis. Do what you gotta do. But just remember, I'm the reason why you here. One thing I learned about being a content creator.
One thing I learned about being a content creator is
come up. Whether they like you or whether they don't. Everybody want a piece of the pie.
See, look, if that makes you feel better and can go to sleep, Jasmine, go right on ahead. This is what I want to know, girl. What happened to them damn editing classes? Okay. She still got that posted on her channel. Hold on a second, guys. Really quick. Did I? Okay, I'm still here. Okay. 1 second. Let me just check on something. Okay. Look, this woman is fugazi. Like, if you think that everybody wants a piece of the jasmine pie, nobody wants a piece of that stale ass bitter pie. Okay. Um, the bottom line is this lady already has a piece of the pie. You got a piece of the pie. She had the pie. Okay. She had Chris before you. So just because she's coming now to speak on Legendary's father, And as it relates to Legendary's sister on his father's side, you better stop talking to Legendary's sister's mama like that, okay? You want, girl, a piece of the pie? You don't own the whole pie, Jasmine. Jasmine, all you got is Myjazzylife over there. You have no, like, you sitting over there speaking on everybody wants a piece of your pie. Girl, you don't even have the pie. Girl, you had to put stuff back at HEB yesterday. Are you kidding me? This woman comes out here talking like she's that bitch. It's ridiculous. Girl, you don't even have a pie. You got a damn turnover. You got one of them damn hostess cakes. She doesn't understand it's not all about her. It's about the man she had sex it's about the man she had sex with. Your man, sis. It's not about her. It's about the man she had sex with. Your man, sis. Okay. So, I mean, look, it's not all, she doesn't understand. It's not about her. It's about the man she had sex with. Your man, sis. LOL. Why am I not computing that? Not an apple turnover. Yes, a Pop-Tart. Oh, Rose broke it all the way down. Girl, a toaster strudel. How about that? Jasmine, you don't have a piece of the pie, okay? Girl, it's not even a toaster strudel. It's just, girl, did someone say tuna junior? Girl, she has apple slices from McDonald's, okay? It's not even, girl, it's a mess. Let me stop. Is hips a fraud? That's what I keep asking. Girl, I think that she is learning that it takes a lifetime to learn someone. You can have someone in your life and it's going to take you a lifetime to learn that person. Um and Chris, it's the tip of the iceberg. Chris appears to have a very small family. I don't know. I'm just going based on what I've seen. And Jasmine invests no time in getting to know this man. When Chris was trying to take her into the house to be around some of his people, what was this, like a month ago? Jasmine sit and went on live to talk to us. Do you remember they went out to dinner? He brought her to somebody's house and she sat outside and got on live. Okay. That's what Jasmine does. Hips is trying to create some fancy story so that he can come home and be with his son. And Jasmine's on live. Okay. Now, if Jasmine hadn't been on live, that story probably would have gone over a whole lot better of the stealing of the F-150. But no, Jasmine had to go live. Okay. Now, Medusa's over here dropping the tea. And Jasmine wants to do everything Chrissy does. So Jasmine wants to talk to a reactor. And she's trying to convince Chris to get on the phone. And he told her no. And she said, well, can I just tell your story? Can I tell this? Can I tell that? He probably was looking at her. If you don't, I just don't get this girl. So Tough Tony back since that YouTube check dropped yesterday, and you're looking flugazy trying to sweep up these YouTube streets. I guess. I don't know. She's happy. I guess she got her check. Guys, there were so many videos yesterday of people distraught over their checks. Period. Hi Bougielicious. A Hot Pocket Play-Doh pie. Yes, from the dollar store. Hey Elizabeth Moselle. Look, there's some discrepancies there, and Jasmine is very bothered. Why didn't Jasmine go live all day? I don't know. I guess she was waiting to put up that Instagram reel or whatever she put up, trying to come up with something cute about people on social media. Like at the end of the day, everybody, it's social media. There is someone, do you know there's, I mean, look, I don't even have to qualify it anymore. At the end of the day, Jasmine, this is it what it is. You can speak on that woman if you want to and make it seem like she's clout chasing. It doesn't matter. Girl, you're the one who spoke on her first. Once again, you spoke on Asia first. You spoke on Chrissy, talking about you're praying for her and all kinds of silly stuff. I just find it the height of irony. So it's just Jasmine is just a walking contradiction. But yeah, is Chris a fraud? We don't know. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. We don't know. But the story, there's someone here who has entered the chat and who is dropping her tea and telling her story, and some of it includes a guy that we like to call Hips. I loved when she said that. She goes, I just didn't know that. Yeah, I'm not dropping tea. I'm just talking about my life that includes a guy that you guys like to call Hips. I died when she said that. That was so funny. She's a smart cookie, and I like the way she talks. I like the way she's telling her story. Is she gonna have the next bomb channel? I don't know, but she says she has plenty of content. She has to, she wasn't sitting there with a notepad asking everybody what she needed to post. She said she already had plenty of content. She already knows what to post. And she's posting her dogs, and her kids like to take pictures. They're all very cute. And that's it on that. But yeah, Chris is probably shaking in his shoes, and after Jasmine getting online yesterday and doing what she did, she's probably banned from I would imagine she's probably banned. He probably like, if you get your ass, she was in the bathroom on Instagram. Was that the one video, the person who told me to get on Insta? Was that the one video that you wanted me to see? Okay, so let's pivot now. So we've covered the first three. This last one, which is 43% of the vote, you guys, the math that's not mathing. Did Jazz lie about the stalker? So I don't even have a picture of the thumbnail. I'm going to be honest. I didn't even look. I mean, is that bad of me as a reactor? I did not even look. Um, I just, I don't know. I didn't look, but allegedly when the girls were sitting, she took a picture and something was showing that shouldn't. And rather than most sane parents say, "Thank you for the heads up, sis. Oh my God, fix it and go about your business," I guess it becomes a problem. According to the person and the screenshots and whatever, apparently this person says that Jasmine was like, "Oh, okay, but I'm going to continue to go along with this and use it for content on my channel." Why she would do something so dumb with someone you don't know, I don't know. Um, that's what makes it a little hard to believe to me. However, if she thinks that she and this person connected and that they may go along with it for her, I don't know, but obviously they did not. Um, because it appears that she tried to be in cahoots or tried to reel someone in to be in cahoots with her to kind of create a scenario, a threat scenario. And, I'm going to talk about this for a second because it relates to a whole nother thing. Um, we have other YouTube mommies that like to cry wolf and Karen. Yes, I just used Karen as a verb. They like to Karen. And they like to just create scenarios where people pull at the heartstrings of all these mommies out here on this social media to make it seem like people are threatening people's children. Um, I don't know. If Jasmine was sitting here pretending that people are talking about her kid and they're not, or kids and they're not, I mean, she just ought to be ashamed of herself. No, I don't think it's only 52 likes, is it? I hope not. I think it's 152. It's 158. It's 159. It would be nice to have a 2 in front of that since we have 417. Anyone who did not hit the like button, if you could hit the like button. And coincidentally, we have 430 votes. If we could, yeah, if we could get that to match up, that'd be awesome. But yeah, no, it's 167. Yeah, if you have not hit the like button, hit the like button for your girl, please. Because we are breaking it down. We are making that math, and we are trying to work the bullshit out because Jasmine says that we want a piece of the pie. I guess I'm one of the ones that want a piece of the pie. Why not? Why not? Why should I just sit in a group chat and talk about this when I can make my own group chat come alive? I should have put the call-in number down. What time is it? When we can probably take, if you guys want to call in, I got about 20 minutes. Let me get you guys opinions. I'm gonna need for you to pick one of the things that we voted on and let it go. Tell me what you think. So if anybody wants to hit the and I'm gonna need for you to stay on topic. Um, so yeah, pick if whatever you voted for, if you want to talk about that, or if you did not vote for that, because I won't know, it's anonymous vote. Um, let us know let us know what you think. Her daughter can dance. Oh, okay, maybe she has her daughter in dance lessons. Let's see. She has a little boy too. At first I thought that maybe that was someone else's kid just because she said something that I thought maybe, I mean, friends watch other friends' kids. But yeah, I guess that's her. I don't know if that's her a boy or girl. Some go as far as say that people come to their door and girl. Jasmine had so back to Jasmine and Chris and this fugaziness. Jasmine, and we did this a couple of weeks ago. Jasmine had a whole person, she says, come to the apartment who was over there feeling on people's booties. And what does Jasmine do? Jasmine goes live to tell everyone that someone came to feel on her booty and went live. Okay, Elizabeth Moselle, how are you?
Hi, darling.
Hey.
Hey, Francis. Um, Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Okay, so I voted for the F-150. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I stay in NC. I know he stays in Texas, but your car get reported for any for stolen.
Mm-hmm.
You found your car. You cannot go in there. That's legally the law enforcement's car. You have to
Yeah.
call them. And that means that you can't go in your car. You could get charged for whatever tampering with evidence.
Yeah, because they have to process it. They have to process,
Right.
and then they'll give it back to you.
And then on top of that, if, for example, you say, hey, my car has been stolen, I got to call coach, they can't touch your car because legally that is the police property.
Right.
So you would not have to search and say, hey, can you tell me where the car was located? Because he could not legally touch it to bring it to the dealer.
Right. I mean, so let's say the dealer picked it up, or the
The
dealer,
dealer would not have picked it up because it's reported stolen.
right. So I get what you're saying. So, but they had a low jack or some sort of GPS device on it. I would imagine that they would have said, called 911 or whoever their contacts are at dispatch and said, "Hey, we've identified where a car is that was called in as stolen from one of our customers. It's here at Fugazi and piece of shit over here in a parking spot number 10." Okay. Um it doesn't appear to be broken into. There's no broken windows, whatever. What do you want? You going to send a patrol car? I mean, I just think the police are not turning up for non-emergencies these days just because they're just not. A stolen car, unless a baby or there's certain circumstances that's going to have them looking for a stolen car. A stolen car is not an emergency anymore. It's just not. And if the dealership found it because for whatever reason they say, which doesn't make sense to me, um to your point, they would not have opened the car and released the car back right away. I agree with you. They would have had to process it because anything could be wrong with it. So either Chris dropped the report and said he wasn't going to press charges because he got the car back. But that means that if there's anything wrong with the car, he can't process an insurance claim because now you've null and voided the police report. I would imagine. I don't know. I don't operate like that. If someone stole my car, I don't even know if I'd want it back. I wouldn't want that bad mojo.
Well, I feel like they've been trying to grab some money a lot these last couple of weeks. Definitely with baby legendary helmet is $455 every week or every month. That's a car payment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not stupid. There's a very low car payment. That means something's wrong with the vehicle or, got high mileage or something. But we're not stupid. We should not be that stupid. And I guess her money is going low. And, that's just how I felt. But can I say something? One thing off topic.
Yes.
I think what he was watching was the first season of Drag Race, and she was turned off.
You think
That's
so?
just me. I think so. He's watching Polly Curie or Noir Arc. I think he was watching something in that nature.
I just thought it was gay porn, girl.
It could have been, but I'm just saying.
When she said I was disgusted, I mean, watching like Drag Race or something, when she said, I forgot the word she used. Did she use disgusted? She said it really turned her off.
Well, I'm gonna say this. The only reason why I say Drag Race because Jasmine was so excited when he was doing her makeup when she was pregnant in labor. I don't know if y'all remember that. But she's like, "Oh, he did my makeup, y'all."
Wow.
Yeah, I
I
want
don't
y'all to have a
know.
good night.
She talks too much. She's very inappropriate. There's just some things that need to be kept in between a couple's relationship. And I'm not saying that that is it, but there are some things. Let me ask you too. Yesterday, and we're not going to say any names. Everyone knows where it happened, but I don't want to, I don't want to be involved in any of that. When she was live, um, and Chris was in the midst, and she was trying to convince Chris to come and say his piece, on the live stream. What did you think about all of the dialogue that has taken place between Chris not wanting to be on the channel or really not enjoy? Because I mean, we all have our feelings about Chris, various different degrees. But at the end of the day, if the man doesn't want to be on YouTube, but he's supporting you being on YouTube because that's how you make your coin and that's how y'all support the household or whatever the case might be, what do you think about her? Like, I felt like I feel like she badgers him. I mean, that's just my opinion. What do you think
I,
about
I,
her asking him to pipe up? And then when he said basically no, she asked him again, maybe 3 or 4 times.
well, I'm gonna say this. I think he is scared of what her truth is. And personally, if I didn't even speak on you, and you allow somebody to call me a B, baby, your dirt would have been already out there
Mhm.
before she got the itch out. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So whatever he's doing, I think he's playing nice. I'm starting to see the allies are not really true because she still talks to her, if I'm not mistaken, she talks to the first baby mama. And she had basically
LaKenya.
said,
They have a
yeah, she
relationship,
basically was
yes.
talking about, no, she told me about this. It wasn't the other way,
Right.
so
They talk.
I'm assuming that and for her to say I would never send my daughter over there, again, that must be some type of toxic. And yeah,
Well, the first
it
baby mom probably hit her up to something, because I mean, she had to have hit her up to something. But what do you think about? I mean, do you see Chris leaving anytime soon?
mm, that man got to have more money, or he got to be comfortable with that man. Well, no, let me stop. I'm being
Girl, stop
messy.
it.
He got to be comfortable.
If he wherever he go, he
I'm
might
gonna
be
be
going wherever
honest
he's
with you.
going.
I think he's right now. I think he made a big oops messing with Jazz, and I don't think he can come back from it. Like Jazz was like, y'all think this man hates me so much. I'm like,
I don't
he
think he
might not
hates
tell
her.
you hate you, but he definitely disliked some things about you.
I think he may just dislike look, if what lady says is true. There's a lot of men who suppress their true feelings because, society is not always kind to gay men, right? There's a stigma from many years ago. Now it's a lot more free, and we're in Pride Month and all of those things. So there's more acceptance, right? I don't know if what the man's proclivities are. He presents himself as a heterosexual man, that's his business, but I'm just saying, there are men out here that have kind of a disdain for maybe feelings that they may have that they can't really express because of society's stigmas against men who want certain things. We have someone holding, so if you can just hold for 1 second. But I think he may have something against women in general because maybe he feels oppressed. He can't be girl. I'm just saying, if that's the case. um I don't know. It's an interesting story, and it's taken an interesting turn, and I guess we're gonna find out. um do you have anything else, Miss
Well, I
Moselle?
want to say this. At least I know this is not another Jenny. That's the only thing that I was
Yes.
worried about.
Yeah, we don't
I,
even have to mention Jenny, girl. Jenny's
yeah,
down there, she's
I was worried
locked
about
up.
that. Oh, I didn't know that.
I think
Sorry.
she's still in the county or something. She had a probation violation and she went bye-bye. Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna
she's
say this.
yeah.
Jazz is the donkey of the year for
Girl, say
doing
it.
that. She's the donkey of the year, y'all. And she
Mhm.
will always be the donkey. So next in December, when we're doing New Year's, y'all can basically say the donkey of the year was Jazz when she did
Mm.
a interview with somebody.
Girl.
And I got to
Okay.
go.
Okay, take care, hon. Thank you. All right, bye-bye. Hi, Just Bree.
Hi,
Hello.
friend. Hi, chat.
Hey.
Can you
Hey,
hear
how are
me?
you? Yes, everyone say hi to Bree in the chat.
I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely.
I've
Thank
been
you for
in and
calling in.
out listening. I've been in and out listening, so I'm gonna go back
Thank you.
and pond the replay,
Girl, yes.
so I can get the
I
whole.
wanted to talk about a bunch of different things, but there's just so much here. I guess we just had to kind of park on it tonight because it's like, Jasmine, girl, you got a lot going on.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Why do you not have a degree in investigative journalism? Because
No.
you are amazing at just like talking us through everything and being so thorough. I mean, I just really love your style. You are so articulate and
Oh
so
my
well put
God.
together. I love your family. Everything you got it going on, sister. You just
I
really
will
got it
I will
going on.
accept
I
that
admire
in
you
the
so
name of
much.
Jesus. Thank you so much. Girl, if I was not feeling good about myself today, thank you for pouring some
Really?
positivity in me. No, I
Oh,
mean I was doing good. Absolutely no. I appreciate the compliments though. Thank you. But no, I was a business major with a concentration in finance. But I've always been kind of a murder mystery buff, and like I always love to solve puzzles, murder mysteries.
so you
I
got
don't
one of
know.
those brains. What they
Right.
I forget what they call it.
I just always kind of like always spot some sort of I don't want to say spot a flaw, but sometimes like I see things or I'm already just thinking out. I mean, yeah, the critical thinking is just, I'm always kind of like, okay, well, if this happens, what could happen? I'm always doing
You
some
got
sort of
that
like a
on
risk
lock.
assessment. Yes, I am always trying to like assess the risks and what could potentially happen. So that's
Yeah,
just kind of my nature. But yeah. Um but thank you for saying that. But
you're
it's
welcome.
interesting. These people's lives are fascinating to me. It's not an obsession. It's just, I mean, there's a lot of channels that I watch, but they put this stuff out. It's like a soap opera. And when people watch The Bachelor, when they watch The Bachelorette, when we watch Real Housewives, everybody talks about it. So,
Right,
no, you're not
right,
a celebrity, Jasmine. You're not a celebrity. But if you want to say,
right.
just like when Bravo first started, people, who's Nene Leaks? Who's this one, that one? Bravo did make people celebrities, right? And these people
Yeah,
went from making almost nothing to making, what, 7-figure paychecks, and made a
right,
lot of people very rich or, somewhat rich or richer. And they became Bravo celebrities to some actual celebrities. And Jasmine, no, you are not a celebrity and you might not ever be a celebrity. I don't know if she'll be a celebrity or not, but you're not a celebrity. But in this little small fishbowl, you are
right.
a topic of conversation, put it that way. But this woman is always trying to figure out or like low key diminish what's really going on here, and instead of embracing that you have so much dialogue around your channel and using it to grow, she uses
Right,
it to basically almost troll herself. It's like she's
right.
tripping over her feet and fumbling the ball. She's like the person that fucks up her own birthday party. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see
Yeah,
Jasmine. Like, girl, you're at a whole birthday party in your honor, but you come up in
right.
here and just fumble the whole damn ball. Hey,
And
Eric's.
you guys, between you and TMR and Yanni B and most of the reactors, you guys give such great advice that, it's a lot that they really could honestly learn if they just, took the time to listen. But they sit in the chat and they, make up fake names and all this foolishness, and I mean, they have 4 and 5 kids, and it's
Girls
like,
should
what are
be
you
busy.
doing?
They should be
Right.
busy.
Yeah.
They should be extremely busy and have way more to do. I don't understand that because to me it messes with the sauce. Like Jasmine is
Right.
not posting right now because she has messed up her head. And it
Yeah.
happens to everybody. Um
Mhm.
like anybody, like you could watch J. Morel Stewart, you will know when she has been reading the comments and there's been negative stuff because she'll mention it. um
Right.
Solo and Sarah, they laugh about it. Solo will be like, oh, they're just sick, we pray for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just, Sarah's
Yeah.
sitting there laughing and Solo's talking about we're praying for them.
Yeah.
There's another couple that I watch, the wife does not look at the comments at all. A
Mhm.
couple of weeks ago, when Peyton, Charles, and Monroe met up in New York, and they were
Mhm.
talking about boundaries, and I guess Monroe was just trying to hit Peyton up to how she handles the negative dialogue, because Monroe gets it about her acne and I guess other things. I don't even know what they, because I don't know what the dialogue is around her. But I guess there's people out here talking about Monroe and Peyton and whatever. And Peyton has talked about it, a couple weeks ago with the boyfriend situation that was happening, if you watch her channel, and was saying how
Mhm.
people are
No, no, I
projecting in
don't.
her comments and all of these things. It's not just these 3 women. They seem to think that they're the only people on YouTube that get negative comments and people
Right.
talking about them. It's everybody. It's everybody. It's
Right.
everybody. The reactors get negative comments. The reactors get people reacting on them. It's everybody. Everybody. This is social media. And for
And
some reason, go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh no, I was just gonna say real quick because I have a brain like an ant. I forget in a
Girl, me
minute.
too.
But I was just thinking, like, God forbid if one of them mess around and go viral for real, and really become, famous for a few hours or whatever, end up on World Stars. I mean, I think they might would end up killing themselves. I mean, just because because they can't handle this here, this right here. So,
Olivia would love it. Olivia would love it. And Jasmine, depending on how it's received and depending on what it is, she would be very Jasmine low key loves this shit. I don't really I don't claim that. I mean, if that's their girl, they got to deal with their own situations and hopefully they're handling their mental health. But let me show
yeah,
you guys something really quick. I don't know if you can see your screen. This is funny to me.
I can
We
see it.
talked about this yesterday. So Mercy, right? She published
Uh,
this picture on June 3rd. If you can see the picture on the right, I can't blow it up right now, but in the middle, I kind of circled it and
yeah,
put an arrow on there. This is when she
yeah,
said that she was not with her boyfriend. Do I care if she's with this man? I don't. That's your business. Be with him, okay? But why is
right.
his reflection in the picture taking the picture? Why are you getting up here? Why are you getting up here in your 1.5? This is someone with 1.5 million. She says she's in therapy right now. But why are you saying the picture in the middle is a blow up of the picture to the right? Why are
Right.
you out here with 1.5 million subscribers creating a storyline that you're not with your boyfriend, but clearly you're with your boyfriend? He's taking the picture. The reason why I included the picture on the left is because you can see, maybe if you're on your phone, maybe you can't see, but if you're on your
I
TV,
can
you're
see
going to
it.
see it clear as day. You can
I can
see
see
his
it.
reflection in the glass.
I don't watch them, but I see what you're saying. I see it. Yeah.
Like these last night when I was talking about this whole situation with her, why are
Uh-huh.
these people capping and they're so sloppy? And it's
Right.
like it's trying to keep up these facades and these situationships.
Uh-huh.
I guess whenever this man got called out, I guess she wanted to separate herself from him.
Uh-huh.
I mean, tell your audience they're not running your relationship. But this
Right.
is, I mean, I don't know what the repercussions will be. I don't care enough. But at the end of the day, it's just odd to me that you would claim that you're not with someone and clearly you are with them. And then
Uh-huh.
now we see the guy getting taken away, which was hilarious last night. Um, she got an order of protection and had him removed from the home.
Oh
And
wow.
he went ahead. If you my video last night, I showed it because he took it down off of the internet. But girl, these people are the Jasmine is one of these casualties of YouTube, I believe. Um,
Uh-huh.
because she cares too much what people she does
Right.
not know think. Um,
Right.
I'll tell you really quickly. Today I had someone come to my inbox and tell me that something was occurring last night and some people were mad because, I speak on Keisha's channel and Martin had a live stream last night and I guess there were some people having some fun mentioning me or whatever. And
Uh-huh.
I did not go out of my way. I did go over there. I went to Martin's channel to check and see if he was talking about anything, which he was not. Um
Uh-huh.
that after show was I gave it about 10 minutes and I opted out. I can't. The episode was so bad I wasn't really even interested in the after show, but I didn't even bother to click on the chat because for what?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
for what?
I don't
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
I,
Like I was up late enough and I don't need to see people that don't like me talk about how they don't like me. Okay, like you don't
right.
like me, that's fine. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't understand why Jasmine or Olivia would be in the bushes. Like, at the end of the day, you know what we're talking about. It's you. and
Right.
if you have a
Right.
sensitivity to that, you should not come over here. Like, I would be working on doing some content.
Well, see, I think certain things maybe you might want to address occasionally, but everything else is like, brush your shoulders off. You
Right.
know, do do what you need to do to keep your content popping, for lack of a better term. Because
it's
everyday
appropriate.
life is boring. Most of us live pretty mundane, regular, just same old lives. So I would imagine it's hard to keep trying to reinvent and come up and do certain things. But it is a lot of stuff that she hasn't done. Like, I haven't seen her. She could have had a whole video on teaching those twins, their ABCs and things like that. It's a lot of stuff actually she could be doing in the
Girl, she was too
child
busy trying to
arena.
get pregnant. She wasn't trying. The girl, the
Right.
only ABC she was trying to see if she was pregnant. There's no ABCs other than yes, girl.
I think we
Mm-mm.
I think we should have a bet on how long it's gonna take for her to get the next baby.
We should have a bet if Chris is still there. I don't know. My spidey sense is telling me homie is packing, and I could be wrong. To me, I don't know. I just feel like um he's he's got jobs and he's been working. Has he been working a year yet? I don't even know. But he
Right.
got a job. He has a car. Um, he he can go live on his own. I mean, at the end of
I
the day,
definitely
I
I definitely think it's somebody else. I definitely think that he's seeing somebody, you know, um, but it just it's not come out yet. But I can see him being in a whole other relationship right now too.
it's unfortunate. I mean, there's a lot of men who, while a woman is pregnant, I don't want to say a lot of men, but there's a known factor of men cheating while a woman's pregnant because sometimes they don't want to give up the boots, for
Right.
comfort reasons, medical reasons, whatever reasons. We heard that with Keisha. She gave Jeremy a hall pass and he brought back a baby, that whole thing. Um,
Mm,
you know,
child.
it's,
And they're not even married. These girls
girl,
aren't even. I mean,
I talk ad nauseum about giving out these wife benefits to not your husband, but no one's listening to
right.
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
She gave Chris a whole son, and I don't we don't know what's going to happen. I just think that Chris is obviously has certain patterns, and I think Medusa said that today in her Q&A. She kind of has still running on her channel, to not ignore the patterns.
Right.
And Jasmine, to me as a woman, you got to understand your man. And if he's telling you no about something, I just feel, me personally, I just think she really badgers him about trying to be on her channel. It's like, enough already. Like,
And I
sometimes
also. I'm
people don't
sorry.
want to do what you want them to do. And that's why does he have to be on your damn channel?
Right. And I also see her as the type of woman that's so insecure that she feels like, that she is the only one. I mean, when it comes down to his history, um,
Oh, that
to
she could
her
make it
is
work better than everybody else. Like, she can be
right, right,
that she's so much the one that she will get the ring and she will secure all the bags. The testicle
right. But she,
bag, the baby bag, and the cash bag. Is that what you're saying? She's going for the trifecta of with Chris.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't think she's gonna.
I think so.
She's not cut from that cloth. She's not gonna get it because she's already got that ring on her finger. That to me. And I know some people are like, "Fran, it doesn't mean anything." It doesn't mean anything without the ceremony, and it doesn't mean anything. To me, when you put a ring on your finger that doesn't need to be there, even if it's a promise ring, I would have put the promise ring on my other hand. If Chris is so
Right.
controlling that he wants you to look married out here, but you are not married, please. Why is it important that I look married to everyone, but you haven't taken me and actually got me my paperwork and wifed me up the right way?
And
So
see,
if
let me just say. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, if you have a promise ring on, and you know the assumption to the world when you two are together is that you two are now a married couple, why is it so important that you guys cap for the world that that's the case when that's not the case? As a single woman who is working towards building a relationship with a man that you want to marry you, I would not put a ring on that finger. And it's nothing to do with
What?
like bad luck or anything like that. Leave it open until you get an engagement ring. Period. So leave it open.
Right. But and the thing is, there is no incentive anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
there is no incentive, and um, at the end of the day, I mean, how much does it cost to go down to the courthouse? Like, you're not gonna have some huge wedding. Like, I have a cousin who's been with her guy for 25 years, and she's still talking about this dream wedding she's gonna have. And I'm like, girl, are you crazy?
Well, it's not even the amount of money to get married. It's the
No.
amount of money to get divorced when you know that you're with someone that you don't want to be with. Look at Gerard and Olivia. They did have a little bit of a wedding, but put it this way. Let's just say just the marriage license alone, 40, $50. How much money
Right.
have they put in the past year? And obviously their wedding cost more than they did. They had a little something, something, right? How much money have they had to put in over the past year with a child and all of this interstate kind of situation? They have put in a lot of money for people who probably don't make a lot of money. Okay?
You
I
talking
mean,
about
maybe
Liv and Gerard?
live in Gerard. So
Oh,
you're saying how much
did
how
they?
much well, I don't know how much they've spent. They've spent a lot of money. He's had 2 lawyers and she's has a lawyer
Right.
to get
Right.
divorced from someone that you
Yeah.
never should have married. That's my point.
Right. That's true.
So he's not
Yeah.
going to marry her because he knows he doesn't want to. If he wanted
Right.
to marry her, he would have wifed her up by now. He would not be giving fugazi answers the way he is. It's not that Chris is not ready. He's not going to marry you, not in this situation. Jasmine is dingy. Jasmine has her son with a helmet on. Let's just say what it is. The baby's not a year old. Jasmine is very kind of, she's not focused. Let's put it this way. She is not focused on what she should be focused on in that household. Your baby has a helmet on now, okay? So rather than
Right.
doing the things to care for your child in a way that he would not have a helmet and did not need a helmet, now he does, okay?
Right.
So that alone, as a man, I would be concerned, like, what you're doing, and do I need to make you my wife? And he
Yeah.
was living with her for what, 2 weeks? And CPS was at the house this time last year. Was CPS not at the house? He had literally just moved in and CPS was knocking on the door.
Oh,
What
he
kind
was
of
living
man?
there when they came.
Yes. So
Oh
when the
my God,
last
I didn't know
CPS
that.
situation happened, she got cleared from all that. He
Mhm.
was staying at her house.
But I think
Yes.
she could have. I'm sure, like with the whole internet thing, I'm sure she convinced him that being on the
Well,
internet and
they're
tapping
both
before.
ghetto, but a
Yeah.
decent man moves into someone's house and you've got CPS officers coming about children that are not yours, and there's a whole
Well,
investigation on. Most guys that work downtown with a decent job, they would have been like, skirt,
right.
skirt. Chris has no
Right.
car and probably came with trash bags. But now he does have a car and has a job. So he can go
but not.
somewhere. He
But
can go to
not to
Miss Lady's
mention.
house where his keys are.
Right. Right. But not to mention, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, ain't no man moving in with me. I'm moving in with him. And that's period and point blank on that.
Okay.
That's just how I feel. Now, a lot of women, they open up their door willingly and happily. But I just believe in the woman moving in with the man, and that's just what it is. But when you're desperate, you do desperate things at some point.
She needed a companion in the house. She wanted to help her, just like
She
Chrissy
wanted
needed a
help.
helper. Chrissy needed a
Yeah.
Manny, and
Right. A
Jasmine
Manny.
just, girl, she had a whole Manny over there.
Right.
And honestly, if you look at Onyx's face, he looks like Rod. I don't know. You know, they say if you feed them long enough, they start looking like you. But girl,
I was thinking about that too the other day. I'm like, those two little, I don't know if it's the two littlest ones, whoever they are, the two youngest ones or whoever, they don't look like that man to me, DeMarcus.
Blaze looks like DeMarcus. Onyx
Okay,
does
you would know
not.
better. Okay.
Well,
Onyx is
you know,
the
I'm just going
youngest.
by faces, girl. If you go, she put up a video tonight, and you can see everybody's face is clear as day. And go check it out. Like girl.
Yeah, because that's how I really like took a good look at him and started like and noticed like what I one of the kids that's supposed to be his. I was just like, because I don't know who's who really, to be truthfully honest. But one of them, I was just like, I don't really see it, but okay. So you think she was tipping and dipping?
She said she was at one time when they were having marital problems. They were having cheatations. They were.
How did she do that?
Girl, we would have to get her to spill her own tea and tell us. But they were having marital issues, and she said that she didn't always do the right things and looked for solutions outside of their relationship. I'm sure the video is posted somewhere, or maybe I reacted to it, but girl, it's out here somewhere. Yeah, she copped to that. She sure did. Yeah,
so you
girl.
tell me she got 11 children, a bunch of baby daddies, and she still managed to be out here in the streets while she was
girl
married.
Probably in between a Walmart run or something. I don't know. Did you hear Medusa when she mentioned Chris's hats? That was too funny to me. He moved those same hats allegedly into Jazz's house. Yeah, we don't see him with wearing his hat collection as much, but yeah, because he's always in the house
cut
now.
all that mess off his head and just let it go. And because I know young guys, I have some friends that went bald young, so it's not uncommon.
He's in his middle 30s. Is that still considered young?
Yeah. Okay. To me,
I mean, it's not. I'm not saying it's old. I'm not saying it's old, but what I'm saying is, I did know that was still considered young. He's got to be 34, right?
To go bald, to start balding, I thought that was pretty young because I have some male friends that went through it too, and then they finally just cut it all off. Because he's got the beard, so he can go for the Rick Ross look, I guess.
No drip.
But I know.
Okay, that couple is dry.
They're dry over there.
That's why I'm cool with Jasmine being with Chris, but Chris is on the bum train. But she can be with Chris if she wants to, girl. They're a kind of a match made in heaven. But Chris understands he has options. Jasmine does not understand options. She wants to hold on to Chris for dear life. Chris knows that there are options out here. So
absolutely. And especially, I mean, exactly. That's so true. Because it takes nothing for a man just to get up and walk on and keep on walking.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's all of us. If you've been sitting at the job you hate too long, if you're sitting in the relationship, like I think that Chris has a thing. There's no reason for Chris to be there if he really didn't care about her. I think Chris is there. He does like her, but Jasmine makes it hard for him to be there. One of the reasons is because this damn internet. Jasmine does not control her business. And I mean her personal business and her business of YouTube. Jasmine is very lazy with her channel. Jasmine goes on live and just lets things happen. And Jasmine has not preserved the sanctity of her relationship. She has put it up on the internet for sale. And rather than respecting the fact he didn't want to be in there and protecting him like a true cap, she basically puts him out on Front Street and then pretends like she doesn't understand why people are talking about him.
Well,
it's like, are you dumb or are you stupid? Like, why do you keep showing him when he said not to show him?
Well, somebody asked a question in her Q&A or whatever about.
I didn't really I didn't get to.
About
Yeah, I was
I didn't
busy.
watch it. I like fast forwarded through it and I caught little bits and pieces. Trust me,
Mm-hmm.
I only know most of what I know through y'all. But
Oh.
she mentioned something to the effect of YouTube stressing her out or something. Just, I mean, it just seems to consume her. And like you said, I think he's just gonna get tired of it altogether because it consumes her, and she doesn't know how. Like you said, she doesn't know how to protect her, her relationships.
Yeah. I mean, anyone who has
So
some sense, if you know that, like she says a family, girl, she doesn't care. She's using Chris just as much as Chris is using her. And
right,
I
right.
think these two like each other because they made a baby. They sleep in the same bed. Um, is it all the way 100? I'm not sure. I don't know if it's all the way 100. We don't know what he has going on behind the scenes. I think his story about his car was very fishy. And I do think that there's more to the story. And I think that he got caught up somewhere and he had to come up with something. And by hook or by crook, he lucked out and his car got picked up for probably some sort of non-payment. And he used that as the car got stolen from the gym, but they picked it
Yeah.
up because they hadn't paid for it. And
Well, they
he
picked it
just
up. It
he
wasn't at the gym when they found it, right?
right, they
It was
found it at an
some.
apartment. They probably found it at Miss Thang's apartment. That's what I'm trying to
Okay.
say. He told
Yeah.
Jasmine that some kids, how did some kids take it from the gym? And he said that there are films of like they filmed the gym, but there's been no additional conversation about this film that these kids could be on, and that they have apprehended these youngsters that typically go to the gym and took the keys. There's
Well,
been no
listen,
conversation about it.
I know for a fact somebody tired. A guy went into the gym that I go to and went in a guy's gym bag and took his keys out of his bag, and the guy literally caught him damn near with the ignition in the key. I mean, in the car. And they called the cops and everything. I was standing right there. But I say that to
But this
say you
buffoon
could go.
is
The
in
cameras is all around.
right. This buffoon's in the gym, and you have kids trolling around your personal items. Someone takes your keys and nobody notices, but you're sitting up there talking about, oh, the kids didn't look around. How could they be so stupid? I'm sure it's on the cameras.
If that
But
was
you,
true,
girl, I
they would
think
have
that
rolled the
he was,
cameras back
yeah.
and they would have said, "Oh, we saw them on camera." Jazz would have came back and said, "Oh, yes, guess what, guys? We found them on camera, and that whatever other happened." Because it happened with a person's bike too. Somebody got their bike stolen, and they
Look,
caught it. It was on camera.
you're giving, I think the car got repossessed like they said. I don't think it was fully repossessed. I think it was a buy here pay here lot, and they wanted to let them know, stop playing around with our money. You need to make sure you
Right.
make these payments on time. They came and got the car. Chris was over there chilling with Miss Thang, and Miss Thang damn near, I don't know what happened with the keys, but the keys are somewhere. The keys are they're probably in the bottom of his gym bag, where he's pretending the reason why his car was at that apartment complex.
Because
What I
wasn't
would
it
like to
something
know
about?
is, when did he come home? Did he call you as soon as the car was stolen? Was he out all night? Because if he got that car stolen in between playing basketball and the morning, where were you all night? Or were you at work? Like, what was going on? Because
Mhm.
they met up
Mhm.
at the car. Like, there's Jasmine. See, Jasmine does not need to be live streaming all this stuff, because Jasmine, we know, does not have any sense, and she can't put this whole thing together. The reason why Chris is mad is because Jasmine keeps live streaming stuff, and people like me, TMR, and Yanni are just like, Jasmine, wake up, girl, you stupid. He was
Right.
over at Miss Thing's house last night, and all of y'all been
Mhm.
trying to tell her he didn't love her for all this. Like, girl, that's one of the like, girl, get up off of here, because your man's been trying to tell you, he's been trying to get one over on you for a long time. So maybe that's another reason why he doesn't want her on here, because she can't even think for herself. 12 in the
Right.
afternoon. BBG, he was gone. He came home at 12 the other day. You see what I'm saying? So was that the night? Yeah, girl, it doesn't almost even matter. Obviously there's something going on. If this
Yeah.
person is watching Jasmine's channel and they know about Jasmine, girl, I would hate it for Jasmine, but at the end of the day, to your point earlier about mental health and all that other stuff, the stuff that's going on in Jasmine's life has nothing to do with me. Jasmine is dealing with someone who is not being honest with her, who is taking her for a ride, and she has had lots of situations in her life that is none of my fault, and I will cop. Like, none of that has anything to do with me. Jasmine is broadcasting all of this live on the internet. If Jasmine is embarrassed because Jasmine was using an EBT card, that's her business. She showed it yesterday. Jasmine sits up here and says one thing and shows another. Like, there's just no two ways around it. But Bree, we're gonna go ahead and call this a night, girl. We've been on here for 2 hours. But thank you so much, girl. You co-hosting with me for like the last half hour. Thank you so much, boo boo.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, you
Good
take
night,
care.
everybody.
Okay,
You too.
take care,
Thank
hon.
you.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Guys, thank you so much for joining the chat tonight, guys. We've been on here for 2 hours, and I'm about to turn into not a pumpkin, but I'm getting ready to turn in and handle some things around this house. So you guys have a great evening. I had so much I wanted to talk about, but at least we got Jasmine off the plate, and we will talk about the rest tomorrow. It's Friday, and we'll talk about everything else because a lot of stuff's been going on, but I guess I already teased it on a couple of other things that we'll talk about. But yeah, I'll see you guys first thing tomorrow morning. So if you're new here, Miss Imani, welcome. He said he had plans. Yes, he sure did say that. Yes, he did when the car got stolen. Like, how dare they steal my truck? I had plans. Absolutely. Girl, and when he was talking to his friend, he was like, "What you getting into tonight?" This was not a man who was acting like something had happened. Okay? He was relieved that he was able to go back home and get in his shower and his bed and all that other stuff. Chris got something going on. Okay. All right, guys, you guys take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. If you're new here, again, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, so you can be notified as soon as I go live, and or post another video, whatever else we got going on over here. Okay, take care, have a great evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
Welcome back to Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Guys, are you subscribed to this channel? If you're not, you need to be. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video, when I go live, and drop another video for you. Also, follow me on Instagram. That way you can keep up with what I'm doing, okay? If you enjoy channels like this and commentary, consider becoming a member. Otherwise, guys, BougieGang, it's an open thing. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can participate in the chats. And I will see you next time I hit that live button. Okay? Take care. Bye. Hey guys, how are you?
You could be doing a post of being on my page, bitch, cause I ain't got nothing for you nothing ass bitches.
There's something in the air.